Assalamu alaikum dear students. Our next topic is about subtraction, which is from chapter number 3. It is on page number 22. In page number 22, here we have to understand that how to find the missing minuend and subtrahend. So what is minuend and subtrahend? First we are going to understand what is minuend and what is subtrahend. Then I'm going to explain you how we solve it. Just look here at the board. In our addition sums, we had find that by adding two numbers, we find our answer sum here, and the first number is called addend, the second number is also called addend, and the answer of these numbers are sum. But in subtraction we have the different names. In subtraction we have different names. The first number from which we are going to subtract the other ones, it is called minuend, and the second number which we are going to subtract from the first ones is subtrahend. And the answer after subtracting that subtrahend from the minuend, our answer is called the difference. Our answer is called difference, the difference of that two numbers. So the first number from which we have to subtract the other ones is called minuend, and the second one is subtrahend. Now the question raised here is how to find the missing minuend and subtrahend. If we have a blank here and that minuend is missing, so what we have to do, we have to add that two number, because the main point which you have to take in your mind is this, that the minuend is always bigger. Minuend is always bigger from subtrahend and from the difference from your answer. So whenever you have to find the minuend, you have to add that two numbers. So make a sum below and add the two numbers, you can find your minuend. But if we have our minuend here, which is 832, if we have our minuend here and the subtrahend is missing, then what we have to do? Now this is the difference. When we have the subtrahend missing, then we have to subtract it. You have to keep that thing in your mind. Then we have to subtract it. Write that number on the top, always write the minuend on the top and write difference below and subtract it. We have to subtract it. When minuend is missing, we have to add, and when subtrahend is missing, we have to subtract that two values. This is the difference, and so by using that method we find that answer. Now look at the book here. And underline that line, first line, which is on page number 22. To find the missing minuend, add the given numbers. In this first example, we have first number missing, which is minuend, and here they make an addition sum and they add it. Now underline that line as well, which is to find the missing subtrahend, subtract the given number. Here we have the second number, which is subtrahend is missing. Make a sum on the right side and subtract it, and we can easily find our answer here. This is how you can find the missing minuend and subtrahend. Now move on for page number 23. In page number 23, here we have question number 1. Find the missing minuend or subtrahend. So first you have to identify that where minuend is missing, where the first one is missing, it is minuend, and keep this in your mind. Where the first one is missing, you have to add in it. You can mark it as well. You can put an addition sign here, that whenever you have minuend is missing, you have to add. So the rest of the two values you have to add. You have to add that subtrahend and difference. You can find the answer here. Now for the next parts in which we have subtrahend missing, for this we have to, yes, you are right students, you have to subtract, write the bigger value on the top and subtract it from the difference. You can find write that bigger value on the that bigger value, minuend on the top, and subtract it from the difference. You can find your answer. Write that whole question on loose sheets, write that question on the top, make a sum below, and find your answer as you find on the second chapter whenever you were finding the missing addend. Now move on for question number 2. Choose the correct answer from the number bank provided. Number bank, we are not going to solve that question on the loose sheets. Just subtract them in any rough notebook. Just subtract them and write the answer here. You can find your answer from that number bank as well and write answer here. It's very easy. Do it on the book and do that question number 1 on the loose sheets. But after doing that, page number 23, your chapter 3 subtraction will be finished. And here we have two workbook pages, which is page number 16. You have some subtraction sum in that page number 16. You can do it as your summer task homework as well. It's not necessary to solve it in 1 week. You have to do that subtraction sum as your summer task as well. So it is page number 17. Here you have some missing minuend and some missing subtrahend on page number 17. Do it as well. I will mention that 2 pages in my summer pack as well. Now move on for question number 2. This is very easy. Write the data here. There are 4,958 male students in a total of 9,788 students. So how many female students are there? Write the total number of students on the top, male students below, and you can easily find the total female students, how many were there. So that's how you can solve your whole chapter number 3, subtraction. I hope you understand all the concepts which I'm telling you here. So do your homeworks on regular basis. Allah Hafiz. See you in my next video, inshallah.